Haven't done a video on public transport before, you think that perhaps driving is my preferred method of transport. And you'd be right. The pros of driving your own car in place of a bus or a train certainly outweigh the cons. But that's not to say it doesn't come with its own flurry of annoyances. What annoyances, you might ask? Well, calm down, I haven't rolled the first title screen yet. My, we're pushy, aren't we?
I've been driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel.
A person in another car does something stupid. Pull out in front of you, not indicated, stole your parking spot, whatever. As per the rules of the road, you give them the "what the fuck" hand and "you stupid cunt" face, expecting them to cop that look and either mouth the word sorry or beckon you with something just as hostile, forcing you to exit your car and have a civilized conversation on who exactly was in the wrong in this situation. But how they actually react most of the time when you give them that disapproving gesture is by going, "Hello? Huh? What is that? I just gave you a look, a gesture that nobody could possibly mistake for anything less than pure loathing. And you're just going to look back at me looking like a fucking Teletubby with Down syndrome and say, hello? I'm not even angry anymore. I'm just wondering how the fuck somebody could mistake the look I gave you as a fucking greeting."
Voice in my head that drives my heel.
Here's a list of things I put in a car's cup holder. A cup of coffee, a can of soft drink, and or a bottle of soft drink. I assume that's the same for the rest of the world. Now, can somebody please explain to me why typical cup holders found in cars are roughly 2 to 3 times bigger than the biggest fucking thing I would ever put in there? How big of a cup of coffee do you think places actually sell? I'm not having a movie night in my car, so why give me a cup holder that could hold a share-sized bottle of Coke? All you've achieved here by giving me a cup holder that size is absolutely guaranteed that if I accelerate too hard, it'll cause whatever I have in the cup holder to fall over and spill all over my car. So thanks. Now I have to spend the next hour trying to get the smell of beer out of my car. It's because I'm Irish, so what other drink would be?
It's my baby calling, says I need you here.
Were you ever happily driving along at the speed limit, or 5 miles an hour above the speed limit if we're being honest, look in your rearview mirror just to see somebody driving so close to the back of you you could actually see if they had something stuck in their teeth? Clearly they're running late for something, or they're just an impatient twerp. Either way, what the fuck do they have to do this for? Do they think I'm actually going to speed up? Fat fucking chance of that when you're riding my arse like a dominatrix with a difficult to pronounce safe word. Perhaps they want me to get out of their way. But where the fuck do you expect me to go? My options are limited to driving into oncoming traffic or swerve directly into a ditch. Either one doesn't really work for me. But you know what does sound like fun? Slowing right the fuck down and speeding up every time you have a chance to overtake.
It's 4:30 and I'm shifting gear.
There are 2 kinds of people in the world. Those who use indicators and those who think they're better than everybody else to the point that they wouldn't dare bless them peasants with an idea on whether they plan to turn at a specific point or not. I don't care how expensive your car is, how superior you think you are, or how much of a rush you're in. Indicators are on your car to be used. Driving is supposed to be a fast method of transport, but it could be a lot faster if I didn't have to sit at a roundabout waiting for you to pass by so I can pull onto it, only to realise you're taking the exit before me and I didn't need to wait at all. All because you're too fucking self-obsessed to pull a lever half an inch down. Remember people, if you ever feel any way useless in life, just remember, somebody actually had to fit indicators to these cunts' cars. You're driving along and some dozy old ignorant knob jockey pulls right out in front of you. Now that in and of itself is fucking head-wrecking. But then he does the worst thing of all and starts driving half the wanking speed limit. You dribbly old fuck! I appreciate your life only consists of activities to fill the time while you wait for your quickly approaching demise. But unfortunately for you, I still got shit that needs doing before that day. So get your blind, slow, just a sneeze away from bursting into dust old arse out of my fucking way, or I'm gonna pull you out of that car and beat you so hard my cock'll be fucking jealous.